appears to have come tonight as a 70s golfer. Underneath this, I am wearing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles t-shirt, which, as we all know, was Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael, and Damien Hirst, I believe. Little things annoy me. In fact, everything pretty much in life annoys me. I've got a real reason now to be really annoyed, which I'm going to get to in a minute. But something that really annoys me pretty much every day, teenagers. I was walking behind a group of them the other day, a group of teenage girls. They're about 13, 14. They were actual girls as well. They weren't just the kind of boys that wear 3/4 length trousers, no socks and deck shoes. These were actual girls. And I wasn't eavesdropping necessarily on their conversation. I just happened to be within a 5-mile fucking radius. They were talking that fucking loudly. And one of them was saying, "Oh, I really like Ian. You know, he sends me little cards and poems. He's got a sensitive side." And I actually thought, that's quite nice, you know. And then she said, "But I prefer Matt." And the other girls were like, "Oh, Matt, oh yeah." And the girl said, "Yeah, he's got a much nicer bulge in a pair of tight jeans." And I thought, for fuck's sake, you know. When I was their age, I didn't care about a bulge in a pair of tight jeans. You know, I still don't. You know, but it's the sexualisation of children, isn't it? Jimmy Savile will be wanking in his grave. Do you know why teenage boys are all fat? You know, teenage obesity amongst boys? It's because at the click of a button now, they can have a plethora of porn from their own bedroom. In my day, it was an adventure finding porn. You had to go out into some woodland, you know, along the side of a railway, you know, really go out and search for it. Some of the stuff you could find was absolutely filthy. Not necessarily the content, just can expose the elements for about 3 months. But that's all trivial, because about 2 weeks ago now, I was drunk, and the doctor's been trying to get hold of me, and I'm that lazy that my girlfriend actually went and picked up the letter. And that letter basically said I have a condition called ankylosing spondylitis, which is a back condition essentially. This will be funny. Basically, it essentially means that the spongy tissue between my vertebrae is disappearing, and at some point my back and hip might fuse together. Now, as I say, I was drunk when I found out this, and I kind of made light of it and thought, you know, fuck it, who cares? My girlfriend was understandably quite concerned. As the evening progressed, and I read up more and more about it, I extrapolated forward and thought, what would my walk be like if my back was fused to my hip? So I kind of started a bit of this. Then I threw in the arm. I don't know why, because it nowhere said my arm's going to be fucked. But basically, I started doing this in front of my girlfriend, saying, you know, this could be me in a year's time. And my girlfriend, who had been in virtual tears earlier worrying about this, started laughing so fucking hard that her palms started sweating. And all of a sudden, all that concern disappeared, and it was suddenly fucking funny that in about a year's time, I'm going to be like this. So when I'm doing stand-up, I'm going to be less Richard Herring and more Richard III. And then I suddenly read up more and more about it. One condition, or one symptom rather, is apparently I might develop sausage fingers. Fuck knows why, because my fingers aren't connected to my back in that way. So it might be a nice sunny day one time, and I'm going to get chased by a load of fucking dogs wanting to eat my hand, you know? It's also known as bamboo back. Again, I don't know why, but it does explain why whenever I'm in the vicinity of pandas, they try and attack me. As I say, we've read more and more about it. And it basically said I'm going to have trouble, you know, at some point in my life, standing or sitting. So I don't know where that leaves me, crouching, hovering, maybe I can learn levitation or something, I don't know. And walking is going to be difficult as well, so I'm like, you know, I'm going to be some bamboo back bastard with big fat fingers and I'm able to walk. So I need basically another mode of transport to get around. Can't use my legs, bearing in mind I'm like this, you know, and that's going to be like the best I can hope for. So I kind of thought, could I roll everywhere? So the thing is, that sounds like sound pretty bad, but imagine I'm like this, down here. Like, it's really actually hard to roll like that when you're this fused. It's like, especially when you smash the microphone into your teeth. And then I thought maybe, I don't know, could I star jump everywhere? But again, with the fuse, that's going to be fucking hard. There's a squat thrust everywhere. Oh God, no, that's not going to work, is it? I don't know. So, yeah, so basically I'm going to be completely fucked. My girlfriend suggested something, because bearing in mind, I can lay down all right, just about, but standing's going to be difficult. So she actually helpfully suggested a Hannibal Lecter style table. You know, he's all in the straight jacket and the mask, flipping up, so I can kind of, I can't do it. kind of be pushed forward and propelled forward. So, yeah, that's my story. And, yeah, I'm basically going to be all fucked up soon. But, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to get drunk now. But thank you very much for listening to that story. You've been lovely. God bless you all and God help me.